Hello everyone, this is DD1 here, and today we are going to be taking a look at some very distinct, unique items, I would say. These are a series of tabletops that were ultimately not produced, not released for the 2005 Everyday Item product line. Now these were not so much of a Joe item, even though he mainly was the one working on everyday items, but these still fit in the everyday lineup, and you might recognize them a little bit because they actually are very similar to these guys. So this is the Lowrider tabletop, and as you can see in the concept art here, you see some similarities. So this guy with the afro looks like that one, and this guy here looks a bit like that one over there. So this is the only way these characters remotely saw themselves in production, and these guys, however, I think are a lot cooler. So they're built like the standing frogs, that kind of module. The heads move up, forward and back like a frog does, and it turns side to side, and the arms lift up and down. Now there's two of them here. We have the cowboy and the hip hop, and this series is officially called Playas. Probably should have said that first. So we have the hip hop playa and the cowboy playa. And the cowboy one is built a lot earlier. It's very faulty. It's very kind of thrown together. The hip hop one is a little more refined. It's, you know, a much more solid construction overall. And the way they animate is even very different. And there's a third character that we know of on the left there, and that is the biker. And it's got some similar clothing from the animated Rockin' Skeleton, etc. Similar patches, things like that. And that one is the equivalent of the blonde guy for the Lowrider. And you know, there's only concept art for him. There's no picture of the physical item that we know of. But these guys are special, to say the least. So the one on the right plays the original recording, to my knowledge, of Save a Horse Ride a Cowboy, very similar to the Cowboy Frogs, that even has the same belt buckle. And this one plays End a Club on the left here. And it's actually a lower pitch, so it sounds like the normal song instead of super high pitch. They both have EPROMs, both Reza and all of that pizzazz. Yeah, they both have tags on the back. One of these, yeah, this one doesn't even have an item number. So it says Hip Hop Playa, and there's a date. You can see his pants are in fact sagging there. A small detail. He has these really excessively large shoes, and the cowboy one has a tag as well. He actually has a number though, so that's interesting how that's done, because I think this one was conceptualized first. I don't know how many of these would exist, probably not many. But yeah, so I guess I'll play the hip-hop one first, since the audio is less of a surprise. Here we go. You can see he works very well, and his arms move differently from the cowboy play here in any of the produced item with this module. Instead of the arms moving up, staying up, and then the motors reversing, the arms move up quickly and then gravity pulls them back down. So it's a very interesting design in that regard. And then we have the cowboy one. His button is on the pant instead of the sleeve there. You can see where the speaker is. And then he has full sculpted arms You can kind of see inside of him though, so that's kind of a fail. You can see he's got a nice hat. And what a guy, what can I say? So, oh yeah, and this, like I said, is from it's the same one that the frog uses, but it's resin, so very cool. But now, without further ado, I will demonstrate this one. So you can see that he's very animated, and yeah, it's a really unique piece. And to finalize this video here, I'm going to play both at once, because when else are you going to get to see that, right? So here we go. Yeah, there you go. And the cowboy does a little bit of square dancing almost there in true Western style. You know, he kind of slides around on his feet there. But yeah, that's all of them. A close-up look. The biker one would probably play LaGrange, knowing how things went. But yeah, those are the Gemmy 2005 animated Playas. Biker, hip-hop, and cowboy. Thanks for watching.